New details now on Uber's response to a massive hack attack. Two hackers pleaded guilty yesterday, but now the company is facing some questions about how they handled sensitive customer information. KPIX 5's Ann Makovec joins us with that story.
And in an exclusive interview to CBS News, the U.S. attorney who investigated that hack detailed how Uber handled the theft of data from tens of millions of users and the very different response from LinkedIn after a similar cyber theft. Prosecutors say Uber launched its own version of a manhunt to track down two hackers that extorted the company of $100,000 in exchange for a promise to delete 57 million user files they stole off a third-party server. The Justice Department said that within weeks of paying the ransom, Uber employees showed up at Brandon Glover's Florida home and found Vasile Miracre at a hotel restaurant in Toronto, Canada. The pair admitted their crimes, but Uber didn't turn them over to the cops. Instead, they had them sign non-disclosure agreements, promising to keep quiet.
We know that the defendants said that they destroyed that data, but there was a third participant in the hack. And that third participant was unknown to Uber.
The hackers also targeted a company owned by LinkedIn, which did not pay and promptly reported the hack to police. Uber did eventually as well, a year after the hack, when its new CEO publicly disclosed it. The hackers were eventually arrested and pleaded guilty yesterday to conspiracy to commit extortion.
Uber behaved atrociously.
Wired editor-in-chief Nick Thompson says with cyber crimes on the rise, our personal data remains vulnerable.
We've come up with all kinds of smart ways to protect data, and hackers have come up with all kinds of smart ways to get through our protections. Your data is held in a bunch of places, and each one of those places needs to be secure.
Now, the first time those two hackers met in person was after they were arrested. They're now facing up to 5 years in prison. And the third person involved remains at large. Uber said it can't comment on an ongoing criminal investigation.